Hello, good evening. I'm Sean Green with the CBC Sports. Well, Richard Kezio has done it again. The Kenyan-born athlete who now lives in the U.S. won this year's Powerade Run Barbados 10K this evening, beating out last year's champion Silas Kazero of Kenya. We have that story a bit later on in our sportscast. News of cricket. Rain in Dunedin saved the West Indies from almost certain defeat. This was in the first test against New Zealand early this morning, Barbados time. Resuming from their overnight total of 443 for 6, the Windies suffered a major blow when Darren Bravo only added 8 runs to be dismissed for 218. However, injured skipper Darren Sammy played a captain's knock as his 80 helped the regional boys to 507 all out. Shane Shillingford threatened with 4 for 26 from his 15 overs as the New Zealanders, chasing 112 for the victory, had reached 79 for 4 in their second innings when rain prompted tea 5 minutes earlier than the scheduled time on the final day. The players never returned to the field, although there was a last-ditch effort by the ground staff, assisted by security officers, about half hour past the scheduled close to mop up and allow the Kiwis a chance to collect their first test win for the year. Here's West Indies skipper Darren Sammy after the game.
Credit must go to Darren Bravo. I guess he copied what Ross Taylor did, and we as a batting team batted around him, and it was important that we had big partnerships. The key thing was occupying the crease, and it's a moral boost for the guys, especially coming from India in the Test series. The way we played. I heard some commentators said it's the worst West Indies team coming to New Zealand, and we knew coming here was going to be difficult. We're quite happy with the results from the position we were in the first innings.
To local cricket now, and CGI Maple and Lime will meet in next Saturday's Sagicor General Super Cup final. Today at the 3Ws Oval, Lime dismissed the former champs UWI for 119, and that was in pursuit of Lime's 176 for 8. Meanwhile, at Beccles Road, Maple won the toss and batted, getting up to 261 for 4 in 49 overs. John Campbell scored 118, while Shane Paris, he added 67. Shane Jones was at the Beccles Road ground for that part of the innings.
We're going to start with Maple, already one down. Pedro Agar, the man out. Here's Shane Paris picking up 3 off Francois Hurley, 39 for 1. Paris free in his arms, a bit aerial, but he gets 3 more. Very next ball, similar shot, same result, 45 for 1 now. William Lashley came on, made no difference to Paris. 3s and 4s ground, so 4 for that. Paris got a chance, dropped by Dwayne Smith at slip. Can you believe that? John Campbell was there with him, giving himself some room and cutting Ross for 3. Fidel Edwards coming on now. Campbell drives uppishly, but 3 more. Edwards again, this time Campbell goes square, another boundary. New bowler is Kemar Smith. Campbell goes long, big one, and that took him to 50. YMPC making the changes. This is Ryan Wiggins, 2 short, and Campbell picks up 3 more. Very next ball, straight into Bayview's maternity ward. Campbell on the go, another 3 off Wiggins. Really doing well. That's 3 more. And this single took Shane Paris to his half century as Maple were 168 after 35 overs. Shane Jones, CBC Sports.
In reply, YMPC limped to 147. The final will be played on December 14th at Kensington Oval. Barbados won a team silver, and Yvonne McNee picked up a gold medal in the 105 kilogram class in the Crayola Cup in Puerto Rico. Earlier today, McNee recorded the 160 kgs in the snatch and 180 in the clean and jerk for a total of 345 kgs. Meanwhile, yesterday, Barbadians Chad Blackman and Christian Payne secured bronze medals in their first outing. This was in the 77 kg weight class. Blackman snatched 75 kgs and got up to 95 kgs in the clean and jerk for the bronze, Well, in the 85 kg class, Payne snatched 75 kgs and got 90 kgs in the clean and jerk. That's a total of 165 kgs as well as the bronze. Now, both Blackman and Payne had to lose weight going into the competition, with Christian having the greater task of losing 2 kgs. Meanwhile, Brian Best was awarded the best junior on show. We take a break and return with more sports in just a moment.
You want your loved ones around to celebrate, especially those living far. And with Digicel Top-Up, Dad can help you bring life to the party and be part of the celebration. Ask him to send you Digicel Minutes. Receive free instant additional credit. Stay connected here and there. Ask your family abroad to send Digicel Minutes today.
And welcome back. Combermere have already claimed 3 of the 5 titles in the National Sports Council's Schools Outdoor Hockey Competition. They won the Senior Girls Crown. They beat Springer Memorial 3-1. This was on penalty strokes. After things were locked at 1-1 at the end of regulation and extra time. The under-15 boys got past Christchurch Foundation 4-0 in their final, with Stephen Morris getting a hat-trick. But Combermere's under-13 boys started the victory parade with a win over Harrison College. Marcia Boyce reports.
It's the under-13 boys final, and Combermere in blue signaled their intentions from the first possession against Harrison College, but it was still goalless at half-time. Less than a minute into the second half, Combermere were awarded a penalty corner, which would lead to the opening goal. The college defence couldn't get a clearance, Anton Perryman opening the scoring to put Combermere up 1-0. Goal number 2 would come midway through the half, Stephen Morris turning and scoring, Combermere well on their way to clinching the title. They would pick up a third just before the final whistle. Perryman getting his second goal of the game. It ended Combermere 3, Harrison College 0, the Waterford boys taking the under-13 title. Marcia Boyce, CBC Sports.
Well, the Combermereans can complete a clean sweep of hockey crowns as they face Foundation girls in the under-15 and the senior boys finals. That's on Tuesday. And some international cricket news. Fantastic figures of 7 for 40 from Mitchell Johnson has set up Australia for a second straight test victory over England in the second test at Adelaide. Resuming from 35 for 1, Johnson's 7 saw the visitors crash to 172 all out, with Bell undefeated on 72. Batting a second time, the Aussies, they are 132 for 3 at the end of the third day. David Warner leading the way. He is not out on 83. As the hosts, they have a massive lead of 530 with 2 full days to go. Now, the fourth day starts at 8 p.m. tonight. It's live on MCTV's Sportsmax. That's it for sports. And tomorrow, we will have that result for you in the 10K. And on 94.7 FM, we will have, in 5 o'clock in the morning, we will have the half marathon. That's it for sports. The weather is next.